Shown here is one of my favorite steering wheels of all time, the Porsche factory 3-spoke wheel. It was available as an option on the car when they were new, and this upgrade though is pretty spendy now. Removal of the airbag itself is pretty easy. First, disconnect the battery and wait at least 15 minutes to allow time for the residual energy in the system to dissipate. Then, remove the 2 screws on either side of the back of the steering wheel column by using a T27 torque driver, upper left photo. These holes are somewhat hidden from view and have tiny access holes in the back side of the steering wheel. The purple arrow shows you where you need to insert the torque driver, and the orange arrow indicates the tail end of the torque bolt. With these 2 screws loosened, the airbag should simply pop out from the center of the wheel. Disconnect the wire harness to the airbag, blue arrow, shown where it plugs into the airbag, and place it aside. Always place the airbag with the airbag facing up and do not place it in the direct sunline. Also, disconnect the horn wires, green and red arrows. A trick that I developed for removing the steering wheels involves locking the steering wheel with one of those steering wheel locking devices like the club. Don't allow the steering wheel to lock against the lock mechanism in the lock cylinder, and don't let it bottom out against the steering rack. Use a breaker bar and the club in this fashion and you can easily remove the steering center nut. Before you remove the wheel, mark its position on the shaft with a permanent marker, insert picture. With the wheel retaining nut removed and the wire harness disconnected, you should be able to pull the steering wheel off of the splined hub in the center. Thread the wires through the hole in the wheel as you remove it from the steering shaft. Although you lose the safety of the airbag, a new steering wheel really spices up the interior of the car and gives your Porsche that motorsports feel. If you are removing the airbag, you will need to trick the airbag computer into thinking that it's still connected. There are plenty of places that you can find online that will tell you how to do that, but since it's slightly illegal, we are not going to be one of them. We only recommend this type of upgrade to a track-only car. A track-only car should have a proper seat and a 6-point harness, as well as a cage, and you'll be wearing a helmet and Hans device. We do not recommend this upgrade for street vehicles. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another video in this series.